Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting and very funny episode of Slap to the Future, guys, starring Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett. Now, I'm not going to make this long, okay? But I want to let you guys know, and I want to shout out Chris Rock. Chris, I love your response to Jada Pinkett getting her ass canceled. Yes, Red Table Talk had to take a walk. And Facebook and the Monty or whatever the people who was running that shit, they canceled a lot of people, okay? There's a lot of shows that got canceled. But ain't no show more exciting to be canceled than Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't give a damn. So if anybody's mad or upset that Chris Rock is excited and he's happy, you're wrong. Chris Rock has a right to be happy. If I was him, I'd be celebrating. I'd be popping bottles and fucking models if I was Chris Rock. Not me, but I'm talking about if I was Chris. Chris is single. You know what I mean? I was so happy, man. I went on Twitter and I saw Chris Rock say that he's happy. Chris Rock said Jada Pinkett deserved it. Chris Rock said that Jada Pinkett, that hoe, he said in those words, that hoe should have been canceled. Salute to Will Hartley in the motherfucking building. Vegas in the house without a doubt. Chris Rock came back again. I hope he put this in his stand-up. Chris, if you're watching this, make sure you put this in your stand-up. Because I know you're going to. I know you are eating popcorn, sitting back, watching The Breakfast Club, everybody talking about Jada getting canceled. And I was so happy when I read that shit on Twitter. I said, damn, Chris Rock came out and dissed Jada Pinkett and said he's happy. And everybody know that he deserved to be happy. You know what I'm talking about? Baton in the building. Baton Rouge in this motherfucker. Popcorn pimping. Yes. And nobody can get mad that Chris Rock is happy. Will, wouldn't you be happy? This is the woman who pretty much made Will Smith slap him on national TV. And I'm waiting for people to come out and say, oh, Chris Rock wrong. He need to be quiet. He need to go sit down. Let somebody slap you. And you don't speak for a whole year until you do a stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Let you sit there. Khalil in the motherfucking building. Khalil, you ain't lying. Khalil, I'm celebrating for Chris. Dog, I'm happy. I'm happy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for Chris. You are a fucking... That was a hate crime, Jada. That was a terrorist act. For Chris Rock to say the joke that he said about the G.I. Jane and you to look at Will, you looked at Will with that face and you put a hit out on Chris Rock's face. So Chris Rock shouldn't be happy? Salute to Lisa. You know what I mean? Lisa, you're not late. Lisa, let me tell you why you're not late. Because I never let people know when I go live. I never set a schedule to go live. I just get up on this motherfucker and just go. You know what I mean? Soon as I get the information, somebody hit me up on Instagram and said, yo, go get on Twitter. Look at Chris Rock. Justice served CC731. Somebody said, look, go on Twitter right now. Look what Chris Rock just said. Chris Rock said he's celebrating, eating popcorn. You know what I'm saying? With his feet kicked up and he's happy. And Chris Rock also said she should have been canceled. I would have beat his ass down. Forget the Oscars. Sandra, I feel you. But we know Chris didn't resort to violence. You know what I mean? When Will slapped Chris back to the future, I feel like Chris came back with something harder than a slap, Sandra. Chris came back with a crazy-ass stand-up. You know what I mean? That was super funny. Exposed the family. You know what I mean? Then he went on the Adam Sandler what was it, the thing with Adam Sandler? When they was honoring Adam Sandler, he went on there and took shots at Will. Now, Chris Rock is on Twitter cracking the fuck up laughing at Jada Pinkett, you know what I mean, for getting fucking canceled. Like Nino Brown. Cancel that hoe. That's right, Sandra. I'm happy for Chris. This is a hell of a comeback. You know what I mean? This is a come slap. This ain't a comeback. This is a come slap. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock waited a whole year, did a bomb ass Netflix special, came back at will without violence, and then now the family is crumbling. The whole family is crumbling. And we got to start with the head, because Jada Pinkett was the head. Will wasn't the motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? And Jada is just falling apart. And I'm happy for Chris. Shout out to Chris Rock. And Chris, hopefully you share this motherfucker. Because I'm going to celebrate for you. Chris came out on top. He definitely did, Chuck. Chris came out on top like a motherfucker. Chris' parents said never to fight in public in front of white people. You know what I mean? Now, Chris, it took a lot, though, because I don't give a fuck what color you is. If you slap me, you can be green. I'm going to fuck off. You know what I'm talking about? Or, I don't know. I think if Will would have slapped me, I think I would have just fell out. I would have just passed the fuck out. I would have just went out. I would have fucked the whole show up. They'd have had to have an ambulance come out that motherfucker. People would have been trying to step over me. Like, I would have just laid the fuck out. Soon as Will went to go do the slap, I would have just act like it hit me and just fell. I would have sued the bullshit out of Will. But Chris did it the right way, though. You know what I'm saying? He came back. He laughing at them. You know what I mean? Misentanglement. Done got that fucking show taken off. A show where she was pretty much exposing her whole fucking family. Exposing her whole family. And inviting other people. Have y'all ever sat back and watched the Red Table Talk? She would invite other couples up there to talk about fucked up shit that they did to each other behind each other's back. That show was set the fuck up for Jada to degrade Will and to fuck up other people's marriages and couples and relationships. That's how I feel. Where do you think she'll take her damn table now? Kelly funny as shit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is she gonna do with that table now. She better paint that shit green, because the red table is finished. Maybe if she go back with a green table. You know what I mean? Chris Rock is a bloody comedian, for God's sake. Yes, Jada, P.S. is horrible woman, a bad mother. Will was laughing until he saw her face, till she put a hit out on him. You know what I mean? Bye, Felicia. You know? Smash that like button, guys. Come on. We got too many people in this motherfucker not to smash that like button. If you come in, hit that like button. This is great news. I am happy to hear that Chris Rock is celebrating. I'm happy like you happy, Chris. I'm happy as a motherfucker, because that's what she gets. God do not like ugly. God don't like an ugly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And Jada is ugly. Looks aren't where ugly is. Ugly is what's in your heart. And if you a fucked up motherfucker in your heart, then you're just fucking ugly. You know what I'm saying? No more blood to be spilled on the red carpet. You is not lying, Marlon. Marlon hit that on the nose. No more motherfucking blood. No more motherfucking stories. No more all kinds of weird shit she used to be talking about on there. Talking about sex with her daughter when she was like 12. Taking pictures with grown-ass motherfucking men with no clothes on. Jaden running around talking about he's fucking pregnant. Then I think the other day, Jaden said he had a miscarriage. It's just too much going on. I didn't even report on Jaden Smith talking about he had a miscarriage. First, he was pregnant by Lil Nas X. You know what I mean? Then Jada, and y'all got to think about this. Jada just said not too long ago, she told Jaden, that's why Jaden was crying, that Will Smith wasn't his real father. And then right after this, Will Smith canceled that fucking show. Will Smith made that call and got that show taken down. People in his family, people in his fucking team been said, Will, when the fuck is you gonna shut this bitch down? You got way more power than this motherfucking hoe. Do you dig me? You was a Fresh Prince of fucking Bel-Air, dude. You was Carlton's big cousin. Now stand up and put on them motherfucking boxes and take them pantyhose off. And Will took the pantyhose off and got the red table shut the fuck down. And now Chris Rock is sitting back, tweeting on Twitter, saying he's happy this shit got took down. And he also said, what else is it in the tweet? Oh, it said that it should have been taken down. And Will wouldn't have slapped me. That's what Chris Rock said. It should have been taken. The show should have been canceled. Then Will wouldn't have never slapped me. That's what he said. So I know he was being funny by saying that, but that's some real shit. If the red table talk wasn't on that motherfucker, Will wouldn't have slapped him. Jada said so much fucked up shit in front of Will's face, and Will sat down at the table and listened to it and smiled, and all he could do was high five that bitch and say, "Bad marriage for life." Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? That's what had him all riled up. Her heart messed up. Facts. Come on to Bama and do a show. Love you. Love you too, Willa. I gotta come down there for sure. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Yeah, I definitely got to come down there, man. That's why this exciting news, guys. I could not keep this from y'all. Soon as I saw Chris Rock said something, I was like, damn, I didn't even think he was going to respond to the red table. You know what I mean? And he deserved to. That's why anybody that get mad and say he wrong, you deserve to. Look, Jada, look in that camera and say, I am a hoe. And I should be slapped back to the fucking future. I actually enjoy watching your humor. Please bring the tea to us. No doubt, zombie play. Salute to you, zombie. Oh, I'm a zombie out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely had to come bring this tea because this was exciting. This was very exciting for me to know that Chris Rock is actually happy. God don't like ugly, Jada. And you know what? You are ugly. You are mean and you are fucked up individual, Jada. You know what I mean? And like I said, salute to Chris Rock, because I'm going to be partying like a rock star. You know what I mean? I'm about to start, mama. I'm about to eat breakfast. I know I'm running a little late, but soon as I got this memo that Chris Rock tweeted that he's happy, it got me excited, and I had to hurry up and come tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I am going to celebrate the downfall of Jada fucking Pinkett. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back to y'all later. I just had to hurry up and get that to y'all. But Chris Rock celebrates. Now, Will, how do you like those apples? Now, that's a slap to the fucking future.